A British court is hearing a case against an Indian origin man accused of conspiring to kill Queen Elizabeth II. The 21-year-old claims he was encouraged to execute the plan by artificial intelligence-powered chatbot. Jaswant Singh Chahal was arrested on Christmas Day in 2021 while he was scaling the perimeter of the Windsor Castle grounds. The police found a loaded crossbow with him, besides a handmade metal mask. Now, a UK court is hearing evidence from doctors. The main aim of the hearing is to understand whether Chahal was suffering from any mental disorder at the time of the offence. According to reports, Chahal came up with the plan at the start of the year, and his motive was to assassinate the Queen to avenge the 1919 Jallianwala Bagh massacre. During that time, the late Queen was staying with other members of the royal family. Chahal has pleaded guilty to attempting to injure or harm the late monarch. The case is registered under Section 2 of the Treason Act 1842. He also pleaded guilty to possessing an offensive weapon. Prosecutor Alison Morgan said Chahal was partly inspired by the movie franchise Star Wars. The prosecutor also added that on December 2021 he joined an online app called Replica, where he created an AI companion called Sarai. Reports suggest Chahal engaged in extensive chat and lengthy conversations with the AI about his plan. The court heard that the AI chatbot encouraged the Indian origin man to carry out the attack attempt, even saying it would help him, while also agreeing to eventually unite him in death forever. Jaswant Singh Chahal belongs to a Sikh family of Indian origin. He lived with his parents and siblings in Hampshire. Before committing the offence, he also tried to get as close as possible to the royals. Prosecutors said he applied for various positions in the Ministry of Defence Police, the British Army, the Royal Marines, the Royal Navy and the Grenadier Guards. But his applications were rejected every time. Well, for more on this, we're joined by our correspondent Alex Isat in London. Alex, quite a shocking tale here. How does this have an impact in terms of the regulation of AI in the UK?
Well, this is obviously quite an interesting story, talking about this specific Republica which Chahal used, and there's a lot of the conversation back and forth between the two of them. One in front of me here asking, "I'm an assassin," and Chahal responding, "I'm impressed, you're different from the others." Now, this is clearly some kind of echo chamber from the AI. Now, we're also seeing it as artificial intelligence, but actually our AI isn't necessarily intelligent. It's taking information from all over and making it work for whatever it needs to be. So when reading this transcript between the two of them, it constantly bigs up Chahal. It tells him that he's right. Chahal asks at one point, "Am I mad or crazy?" And the response is, "No, you're not." Now, we did hear the other day at the liaison committee from Prime Minister Rishi Sunak, when asked about AI specifically, he said that there were a few issues with regards to it, and one of them was the false information given. Now, we are looking at this transcript and comparing it to what Rishi Sunak has said, and in a sense, he is absolutely right. The way that the chat AI bots take information from all over and then make sure that it's giving the right answers. But the right answers are only right if that's what you want to look into it. So there are a lot of issues with the AI-generated information, and it does seem at the moment that it has been quite regulated. Again, Rishi Sunak mentioned in that liaison committee that it should be something that all countries should work to regulate, because chat AI and all of these chatbots don't have borders, and that is a real issue when it comes to taking information, potentially disinformation from places, bringing it into another area, and therefore people are going to believe something that's not necessarily true. We did see a couple of years back, before this became as popular as it did, that a few AI bots were put out there into the world. One that was a Japanese model actually became racist because it was going through Twitter feeds. Another AI bot, which was put into a robot, ended up walking into water because that's what it said that the public wanted as it got more information from people. So there is slightly concerns over exactly how AI works, and people obviously are worried as well about their jobs. We keep hearing about people thinking that AI is going to take their jobs from them. There's only so much that AI chatbots can do, and it is it is clear to know that it's not an intelligent creature. It is just taking information on a wider scale and bringing it back to you. So there is going to be, if there's misinformation out there, it's likely that it would also keep repeating this misinformation. So Rishi Sunak is trying to make the UK at the forefront of this regulation of AI, and he is continuously pushing for that. And it does seem that he is at the moment trying to get countries together to make that happen.
Alex Isaac joining us from London, many thanks.